Hello, welcome to, I'm Caroline from Bubbly Maths, and I'm introducing the summer camp that we're doing this year. The idea is to, if you've got a child who is struggling with maths, especially over the COVID lockdown, or just if maths is a problem in your home for whatever reason, whether it be through anxiety, through hatred, through fear, then join us for the summer camp. There's a link in the description, or whichever way you're looking at it. And today, the way that we work with the summer camp is it's all about playing games. So the idea is you play games, you enjoy the activity, you do the maths, you learn, you get better at it, and the anxiety dissipates. Now we will be doing follow-up courses where we will have professionals who are able to work with people as well, just to enhance the experience. I suppose treat is not the right word. Anyway, we'll be doing further courses in the autumn to help if the problem persists, let's say. If it's a persistent problem. In the meantime, we're going to be playing games. Now, today's game is based on the Daily Math Starter that you'll find on the AIMSEC Facebook page and on the Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages group, so please join that too. And it's all, now I've made a string. I've just used some old bits of straw that I had, any tubing that you can find, and we use paper sticks. So if you don't have, this is all recycled, none of this is new, so I've just used old bits that I had lying around. But what we do is you look at the activity, and it's listed on here, just below. You'll find it using paper sticks. So we make the paper sticks again using recycled paper, string, bit of tape, and you've got paper sticks. So I'm keeping this small though, and it's got to be compact. You've got to be able to see what I'm doing. So I wanted to keep it quite small, especially for younger learners. You want to keep it big, and you can even make meter length sticks, so you can really make this a full-size measuring activity. But the question is, how many triangles can you make with an 11 unit loop? So it will be whole numbers, and each of these lengths is one whole number. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So it's 11 unit loop. So let's see, I can make I can make a 2. Let's see, that's a 2 and a 4 and a 5. 2, 4, 5. That makes a triangle. So if you use the paper sticks or anything, do that on a table. It's much harder to do holding up in the air. Let's see what else. What about with 3s? What triangle can I make with 3? Oh, look, we've got an isosceles triangle. 3, 3, 5. That makes 11, and you can double check your maths as well to make sure that you've got 11. So the question is, how many triangles can you make with an 11 unit loop? Now, here's the thing. Are there any triangles you can't make? If you made a list of starting with 1 and all the possibilities that you can get with an edge length 1, 1, and what would the other edge length be? Well, let's give it a go. Is it the case, I'm using the special reef knot here that I can undo. Is it the case that, now I'm going to tie these up so they don't come loose, I'm hoping. Are there any triangles that wouldn't work? So this is the investigation, and this is one of the rules that you learn. I learned when I was in school, but it's not that I didn't understand it, it's that I thought it was something I had to memorize, and I never was able to visualize it. So let's see, what if we had a triangle with 1 and 1, that's 2 of the edges, and then the other, wait a minute, that's way too long. There is no way I can connect these 9 units between that edge, that vertex, and that vertex. It's too long. Here's one of, now this isn't going to work with this one, but if you have an even number loop, then there are some really special things you can do. But let's see, what can I do? So if I had 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 there, 3 there, can I make a triangle? Is it even possible to make a triangle with 2? So even if I extend it out, reach it out as far as I can, that is never going to be straight. So you can really have a play with this. It's called the, I think it's the triangle inequality. Oh, I forgot what it's called. But it's basically that of every, there, 2 of the edges of a triangle have to be added together, have to be longer than the 3rd edge. Any 2 of the edges have to be longer than the 3rd edge. Or, like, for example, keeping the very, very simple case of 1, 1, well, we've got 9, that the rest of it loop is 9 units long. You just cannot make a triangle. So those 2, or if we do it at the other 2 extremes, we've got, that's the base of the triangle, and here's the other 2. Well, there's no way in this world that they're going to join together. 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 8. Again, they won't join together. 1, 3, 8. Again, they won't join together. So it's a matter of finding which triangles will work, and you can just choose any length loop and see what the difference is between an even loop and a loop with an even number of units and an odd number of units. That's another little investigation to do. That's it. So that's the kind of fun we're going to be having, and we'll be doing it as a workshop on Zoom where everyone will be making paper sticks basically, and just having fun and working together as a family and doing activities and learning games that you'll be able to take on later and keep playing. So there'll be things like with fractions, with times tables, with algebra, even with estimating, with being systematic, with visualizing. All these things are really important mathematical skills, and all these games will help develop those skills, and which means that your learners, when they go back to class, as they play the games more and more and more, they'll become better and better, and they'll be quicker at understanding, they'll be able to visualize, they'll be much more critical thinkers, and all of these things are life skills. And that's the idea behind all these games that we're playing. So that's for the summer camp. These games are available on the Aiming High website. There's a link down below that leads to all the games. There's a link to today's game. There's a link to the Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages group. There's a link to the AIMSEC Facebook page. All of those have lots and lots of activities. Enjoy, and please do click on the link for the summer camp if you're interested in joining us. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Caroline from Bubbly Maths, signing out.